My wife looked me dead in the eye and said, "Say sorry, my son, or pack your bags." She thought I'd blink. She was wrong. We were still sitting at the dinner table. Food untouched. Tension thick. Her son Dylan leaned back in his chair, scrolling on his phone like this was all background noise. He was 26, unemployed for over a year, living in our house rent-free while I paid his car insurance, phone bill, and every "I'll pay you back" promise that never happened. All I'd said was, "You should start looking for work." Nothing cruel. Nothing loud. Dylan smirked and shot back. "At least my real dad didn't walk out on me like yours did." My father had died in a car accident when I was 17. Dylan knew that. My wife, Karen, knew that. She didn't react. Didn't offend me. She just kept cutting her food like he commented on the weather. I stood up and went to the sink because I didn't trust my mouth. The water ran. My hands shook. Karen followed me and said, "Apologize. You made him uncomfortable." I turned around. He just used my dead father as a joke. She rolled her eyes. "You embarrassed him. You always turn things into fights." That's when Dylan appeared in the doorway, still smiling, like he was hoping I'd snap so he could play the victim. Karen pointed at me. "Say you're sorry." Something inside me went quiet. Calm. Cold. "I'm done here." Her confidence cracked instantly. "Don't be dramatic. Come back downstairs." From the dining room, Dylan laughed like this was a show. I went upstairs, grabbed a duffel bag, and started throwing whatever my hands touched: shirts, jeans, chargers. Karen stood in the hallway, blocking the door, repeating, "You can't just leave," like she had authority over my legs. I zipped the bag, walked past her, got in my truck, and drove off before I could talk myself out of it. I crashed at my friend Ray's place. He opened the door in a bathrobe, took one look at me, and said, "Couch is yours." That night, my phone exploded. Calls, texts, first sweet, then angry, then desperate. "Come home and fix this." The next day, I went straight to my credit union. I asked about protecting my accounts during a separation while printing paperwork. The clerk paused. "There's something else you should see." 2 days before I left, Dylan had tried to charge nearly $6,000 on our credit card, a down payment on a 22-foot boat. The charge was declined, but it triggered a fraud alert. The form had Dylan's name on it. No permission, no conversation, just my money. I felt sick, then strangely calm. I took copies of everything. That evening, Dylan called, panicked. "My card isn't working. Neither is Mom's. We can't even buy gas." Karen took the phone, forcing her voice sweet. "You're being petty. This isn't like you." I remembered her ordering me to apologize while her son mocked my dead father. "I froze the accounts," I said. "You're not using my money anymore." She snapped. "So now you're punishing my son?" "No," I said. "I'm stopping him." Dylan jumped in. "It was a joke. You're too sensitive." "My dad isn't a joke." He muttered a fake apology, flat, rushed, meaningless. Ray looked at me and said quietly, "If you go back now, they'll learn this works." 2 weeks later, we met with a mediator. Karen showed up with Dylan like he was her backup. I came with my lawyer and my folder. Karen said, "I was just protecting my son. You've changed. Leaving like that was cruel." I laid everything out, the insult, the bills I paid, the year Dylan did nothing. When my lawyer slid the fraud alert across the table, the room went silent. Karen read it. Her face drained. She turned to Dylan. "You did this." "It wasn't a big deal," he muttered. "I was going to pay it back." "With what money?" she snapped. The mediator asked what I wanted. Karen rushed in. "He'll come home. We'll work it out." I shook my head. "Not like this." I looked straight at her. "Dylan moves out. Our finances stay separate. And you stop choosing him when he crosses the line. Or we're done." She stared at me, waiting for me to soften. I didn't. I stood up, told the mediator to start the paperwork, and walked out. Behind me, Karen called my name, sharp, scared. I didn't turn around. Now, they say I went too far by freezing the cards. But honestly, was I wrong?